hope everybody's doing great. It's a beautiful day out here. My last video was about taking out the time and enjoying some of the small things in life, and I'm definitely going to keep that in mind and be conscious of that as I go through today. But I think today's video, I want the title to be "Have the Courage to be a Winner." And the thought really kind of came to me, and if there's something in your life that you want to do, you should be doing it. And I especially make these videos to kind of cater to people in my age range, you know, young adults, maybe late high school, early college, just graduating out of college in a master's, maybe PhD program, things like that, or just young adults working on their dream, working their way to the top, to success. But anyway, you can be whatever you want to be. And I don't really think that concept has gotten to a lot of people's heads. I know you hear it all the time, and especially if you follow motivational stuff, that's one of the first things they always say is you are what you think and you control that, therefore you can become what you want to become. But I want you to really take your time and sit on that thought that you can be whatever you want to be. And the only thing holding you back from that is you getting off your wide butt and going out and trying it. And that's the main step and the main thing that's hindering a lot of people from getting their goals done, is they just don't want to stick their neck out there because your neck might get chopped off. So freaking what? So freaking what? Like, if it doesn't kill you, keep it pushing. There's no way to be successful without sticking your neck out there, especially on a massive success, on a massive scale. If you want massive success, you have to take massive risks, point blank period. It's really not any ways around that. You have to go for it. You have to stick your neck out there. So, I mean, what's holding you back? And whatever it is, stop that crap right now and go for it. This applies especially if you're broke. If you're broke, you really have no excuse. I had to honk this lady, she's in my way. You really have no excuse to not be going for your dream. You obviously have the time if you're broke, because you just do. I mean, unless you have kids or some other situations going around, most of the time people who are in a broke circumstance have a lot of time to kill, and a lot of time that instead of sitting on the couch, you could be up chasing and living the life that you want to live. Like, that's how people become who they are. That's how people become great, is they just start. They just decide in their mind. I know you've heard Will Smith say that. You just decide in your mind that you're going to be great, and then you go and you do it regardless of what happens. You can't be scared to get punched in the face. You can't be scared to get knocked down, especially if you're broke. Do you understand that if you don't take that risk, that you will continue to be in that same situation? Like, even if you're in a comfortable situation, would you be comfortable in that situation a year from now? Would you be comfortable in that situation 5 years from now, 10 years from now? Like, would you really be happy with yourself? Do you really want to be explaining to your family every time they ask you what you do, why, you know those jobs, those people, you ask them what they do, and they're like, oh, well, I'm in blah, blah, blah. I'm a janitor, I'm in sales, and they're ashamed of it? Is that what you want to do? When they ask you what you do as an occupation, you want to be able to say, I'm such and such, and you want to say it with authority, and you want to be great about it. You want to be proud of yourself. Forget everybody else. Do you want to continue living life not feeling fulfilled, not feeling that you're reaching your goals that you're looking for? You're not going to reach every goal that you set. Some things will fail, some things will flop. Jim Rohn talks about that. That's just the type of life that we live in. Sometimes storms just happen. You can have a crop and work on it hard all season. Keep the weeds out, keep the bugs out. You know what I'm saying? Water it, do what you have to do, pay your dues. But a storm can come and just wipe out your crop. But that's okay. You know what I'm saying? That's a part of life. You're probably chilling on the couch, you know, in the car at somebody's friend's house, haven't gotten out of bed yet. Get up and get going, because life is going to pass you. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's that comedian say? Get going, man. Get going to your dreams. Get going to your success. Get going to your happiness. Don't sit around and wallow in the same mediocrity or below mediocrity that has been the situation of your life in the past. Especially if you're a person of color, a black person, and all the other people of color. With all the things that are going against you, like, prove them wrong. Prove them that amidst the circumstances, you can still do your thing. Amidst the trials, amidst the tribulations, amidst the people trying to get you and hold you down, that you're stronger than that. Like, you don't want to prove that to yourself because you're scared of a little boo-boo. The body heals itself, the mind heals itself, the spirit heals itself. That's how we're created. You know, tap into your destiny. And one of the first steps is just simply having the courage. You got to have the courage to step out there, and then you got to have the courage to persist. I made another video, Persistence in Action. Go check it out, because you need both types of courage. I think I can't even rank it, because stepping out there is pretty hard. There's a couple different things in my life that I've stepped out there, and it's pretty hard. But also, continuing on and fighting that path is difficult as well. You got to keep yourself motivated. You got to keep yourself encouraged. There's a reason why there are life coaches. There's a reason why people pay people hundreds of dollars an hour, and advertisers pay people millions of dollars annually in their commercials to have ads on their site. Because motivation is necessary. It is necessary. You having the courage to get up is necessary in your life. Otherwise, you will die in the same state that you're in. Even if you're still alive on the inside, if you're not working on yourself, if you're not jumping out there and doing what you want to do, you will die. And that's whack. And I don't want you to have a whack life. I want you to have an awesome life. I want you to have a super empowered life. I want things to go great for you. Anyway, I'm running my mouth. I got to go to work. Peace and blessings to y'all. Love, peace, and blessings to y'all. Y'all have a good day.